Hey everybody, it's Miss Susanna. Welcome to your mind body video for this week. It is February and February is Black History Month. So I thought, why not let's celebrate by learning about one of America's most famous Black American choreographers, Alvin Ailey, and his company, Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater. I personally have been blessed to have seen them live performing in Chicago for several years in a row. Of course, this year due to COVID, they didn't come, but because of that, some institutions have made some performances available online, which is a great resource. So we will be looking today at the Lincoln Center, at their performance that they have made available online for us to see. So that is really awesome. So for the rest of February, we will be looking at excerpts from Revelations. Revelations is Alvin Ailey's most famous dance work. It is 60 years old. That's right. His company has been performing this piece for 60 years. Think about that. How many dance pieces last for 60 years? Yeah, so it's pretty iconic. There's a lot of gestures and movements in it that people all around the world recognize as being specifically from this piece. So let's dive in. All right, so check it out. Let's get introduced to Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater. So here's some pictures on the side. And the company's most popular piece, Revelations, is based on Alvin Ailey, the choreographer's childhood memories of worshiping at his Baptist church in Texas. And it uses African American religious music or spirituals. The other works showcase a range of modern choreography that include elements of hip hop, jazz, and Afro-Cuban rhythms. So those are some influences that you might see in this work. Okay, a little bit about Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater. When Alvin Ailey created his dance company in 1958, he wanted to make new and expressive modern dance work that showcased African American culture and heritage. He wanted the company's repertory, that means their selection of dance pieces, to be varied, so he included pieces by new and established choreographers. In its 50-year history, the company has performed for almost 20 million people worldwide. That's right, they tour a lot all over the world. And it has earned a reputation as one of the most popular American dance companies. It's true, so keep this name in your brain. The Alvin Ailey American Dance Center was founded in 1969 and has over 3,500 students from every part of the world. And I've actually been there, dancers. The dance center itself is in New York City, where the Alvin Ailey company is based. And I've gotten to take a couple of classes there when I was visiting New York City. So sometime after COVID, when you are getting to travel again, drop by the Alvin Ailey American Dance Center in New York City. All right, let's look at some of the influences on the style of dance we're going to be seeing. Okay, there's Alvin Ailey, and the influences are mostly modern dance. Now, this is not a style that we have really done together in our videos, but it is a major American dance style that you do need to know about. So a little bit about modern dance and Alvin Ailey's choreography. Modern dance was developed in America nearly 100 years ago as a reaction against the rules and structure of ballet. Isn't that funny? We just did a little bit of ballet. And so modern dancers were like, no, we don't want to be doing that ballet stuff anymore. We want to create our own new American dance form. While ballet dancers try to appear weightless and perform elegant steps that were created hundreds of years ago, modern dancers embrace gravity. That means falling, being close to the floor, right? We're not up all the time. We can be down. and create choreography from everyday movements like walking, skipping, running, falling. To create his unique dance style, Ailey observed people carefully as they moved, then chose movements that had the most meaning for him to put together into a dance. His style was heavily influenced by three modern dance choreographers, Lester Horton, Catherine Dunham, and Martha Graham. And maybe we'll be able to learn a little bit about them more at a future date. Let's learn a little bit about spirituals. The songs used in Revelations are called spirituals. Spirituals are folk songs that describe a personal religious experience. When African peoples were brought to America as slaves, their traditional music as well as freedom was taken from them. However, they added African chants, rhythms, and harmonies to the Christian songs they learned and created spirituals. So it's a real mixing of different influences. Even today, people sing spirituals to raise their spirits, strengthen their courage and faith, and create a sense of community. There are two kinds of spirituals. Sorrow songs. What kind of emotion do you think that is? Sorrowful. They're sung slowly and sadly and tell of the heavy burden of the experience of slavery. And hopeful. Hope that better days are coming. Whereas jubilees are faster, upbeat songs. They might be based on Bible stories and they celebrate victory and joy. So two very different kinds of emotions. Some are heavy and sorrowful. Some are lighter and more upbeat. Spirituals have served many purposes over time: work, worship, entertainment, and as code songs. All right, let's jump into, I want to show you one more thing first. One moment. Okay, here it is. So now that we've learned a little bit about the background of Alvin Ailey and Revelations, specifically, there are some things that I want you to watch for as we start watching it, some specific movements, okay? So Revelations is a suite of dances. A suite means it's comprised of various parts. So it's not one long dance. There's several dances inside of it. And it tells the story of a community of people through vignettes, meaning different stories, different sketches. There's large groups, small groups, trios, duets, solos, right? So a bunch of different people, in different orders. Concepts such as oppression, dignity, hope, determination, and emotions like sorrow, anger, fear, and joy are all embodied and expressed through human movement. So below is a list of some specific dance gestures from Revelations. And as you're watching, see if you can recognize some of the following moments as you watch the performance and identify the emotions or themes that go with them. Right? The dances are rich with imagery. And so this is just a few of them. But this is to have something to watch out for as you're watching. Number one, the bird pose. This is a really famous pose. It makes a shape with the arms. Can't really see my arms, but it looks like a bird. So watch out for a bird pose, arms that look like a bird, okay? Number two, praying movements. These are based on religious, spiritual songs, right? So there are a lot of movements where people might look like they are praying. So watch out for that. Number three, falling to the floor in grief and despair happens in several segments of the dance. When do they happen? What do you think they represent? And a contrast from that, rising into the air in hope. In Fix Me, which is one of the sections, one person is so overcome with despair, she faints twice, but then in the end, she ascends to the sky like she's on wings. Okay, that's probably all we'll get through today. We're going to do this in several sections. So birds, praying, falling, and rising. Okay, as you are watching, maybe take some notes and just jot down when you see any of those particular gestures.
Did my Lord deliver Daniel? Deliver Daniel? Deliver Daniel? Did my Lord deliver Daniel? And the one of every man. Did my Lord deliver Daniel? Deliver Daniel? Deliver Daniel? Did my Lord deliver Daniel? And the one of every man.
He delivered Daniel from the lion's den, Jonah from the belly of the whale, the Hebrew children from the fiery furnace.
And why not
Ugh. Aren't those dancers amazing? Like, so amazing. Oh my gosh. When I saw that last piece live where she's reaching, I literally cried. I'm not kidding. I literally cried twice when I saw that last thing live. Oh, they're so good. Okay, so dancers, super quick. Make a shape. Just a shape that reflects something you saw. Don't think about it too hard. Just make a shape that reflects something you saw. Ready, set, go. Great. You can't really see my shape, but I'm making an arm shape that I saw. Did you catch some of those gestures that we pointed out in the beginning? Try that bird shape. Oh, you can't really see me. Try that bird shape. Yes. Did you see the bird shape? It's so iconic. Did you see any movements that reminded you of praying? I did. Did you see any falling to the ground? Uh-huh. And did you see any rising up? Yes, I totally did too. What emotions were the primary emotions that this made you feel? Well, I really look forward to sharing more of this with you next week. Again, this is Revelations by Alvin Ailey. And Revelations is about half an hour long, so I'll be sharing it with you in about 3 parts over the next couple of weeks, and we'll look at some different aspects of the choreography. Okay, dancers, have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.